Hello students, welcome to our next video of basic concepts of biology. This video will be very useful for the 11th moving students from their 10th class. In this particular video, we are discussing various technical terms that are required knowing the biology subject. So we will start with the terms that are involved or that are required for studying genetics and molecular biology. So first we will start with genetics itself. What is genetics? It is the study of heredity and variation of inherited characters. I will repeat again. Genetics is the study of heredity and variation of inherited characters. Don't worry, we will be studying all these terms which are new for you, that are not also that much new because you had this heredity or genetics in your class 10th. So you can consider that we are just refreshing those terms, that knowledge. Father of genetics is Gregor Mendel because of his huge contribution. He performed experiments on pea plant, you must be remembering. So when we were discussing the definition of genetics, you encountered this heredity term, variation. So we must know what is this heredity and variation. So first we will start with heredity. What is heredity? Heredity is the transfer of traits or characters from one generation to next generation. I will repeat again. Heredity is the transfer of traits and characters from one generation to next. Means from parents to their children. One generation मतलब previous generation to next generation. Right? So from parents to children, there is transfer of particular characters or traits. That is called as heredity. Heredity is nothing but the process by means of which transfer of this character is occurring. Okay? From one generation to next generation, from parents to their children. For example, some traits I have written here. It could be skin color. हम देखते हैं if parents are having light skin color, their children also will have. If they are having dark in color, children will also inherit the dark skin color. Same goes for intelligence, hair texture. Hair texture में straight silky hair हो सकता है one type. One might be very curly. One might be black color or some amber color. Height of the person also is inheritable character. So these are some characters. Okay, there are so many characters which we inherit from our parents. So I have written only few here. So this was your term heredity. Okay, you must know this term. What is the meaning of this term? It is nothing but the process of transfer of characters from parents to their children. Next term we should know is variation. You and me, we look different, we are different, you and your friend are looking different. It is mainly because of this variation. What is this variation? It is nothing but the actual difference in DNA sequence. Understood? अभी एकदम से DNA आ गया पिक्चर में. Because DNA is your genetic material. The transfer of characters is occurring via DNA. Okay, character parents से children में ऐसे jump नहीं कर रहे हैं. Right? That hair color, this character is not jumping from parent to children. So it is transferring via some vector. Some mode of transfer चाहिए. कुछ shuttle service चाहिए. है ना, पेरेंट्स से चिल्ड्रन में जाने के लिए. दैट शटल सर्विस इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय मीन्स ऑफ दिस DNA molecule. So it is through DNA we are inheriting those characters from our parents. Understood? So what is variation? It is the difference in the DNA sequence. Okay, one individual differs from another individual is because the DNA sequence differs. Now, because of this difference in DNA sequence, it gives various alternate form of genes. See, you and me, we both are having this gene which is responsible for the presence of hair on our let us say skull or head, right? But what should be the texture of that hair? What should be the color of that hair? We have different color of the hair, black, gray, or some amber color, golden color, right? So that is possible because of the difference in the sequence of DNA which is coding for that particular gene which is responsible for the formation of hair, right? So that variation is the difference in DNA sequence, and because of presence of this variation we have different form of genes. किसी का height 6 feet रहेगा, किसी का 5'10" रहेगा. So this is the variation in the height character. Height is character. Okay, we inherit that variation from our parents. Understood? I will repeat again. Variation, नाम से पता चल रहा है कुछ तो भी vary कर रहा है. So what is that कुछ तो भी? It is your DNA sequence. DNA sequence. DNA sequence is varying, which is giving the different form of genes. We know this definition. It is definition of one term. Various alternate form of genes. This is the definition for, do you recall? You must have studied in your class 10. Okay, this is the definition for an allele. Allele is nothing but the alternate form of gene. Now this alternate form is possible because of difference in DNA sequence. Understood? Alternate form of gene हमने पढ़ा था last slide में. So what is that gene? ये gene क्या है? So it is nothing but the one specific part or segment of DNA. See, genes they are located on DNA. और हमने देखा था DNA is your genetic material. Transfer of characters from parent to children is occurring via this vector, via this shuttle service, via this genetic material, right? So genes they are located on DNA, and what is gene? It is nothing but the some segment, some specific part that codes for protein. Now this must be new for you. Coding for protein ये term आपके लिए नया है. You do not have to worry at all because this part will be studying in huge detail. काफ़ी depth में जाके हम पढ़ने वाले हैं. So as of now we are studying in this particular slide the definition of gene, right? So what is gene? It is the segment or some specific part of DNA that codes for the protein. Now of course for this rule or for this definition you have some exception. Okay, what is that exception? Sometimes this sequence might be simply regulatory in nature. Means that sequence it might not code for protein. Still we will call it as gene. ऐसे जीन को हम बोलते हैं regulatory gene. Okay, regulatory gene simply it will regulate the protein coding. These genes themselves they will not code for protein, but it will regulate the expression of gene. Expression of gene means expression of gene into protein, translation into protein. That process will be regulated by some sequence on DNA. That sequence will be called as regulatory gene. Understood? That is why I have written here with some exception. Before moving to our next slide, I will repeat again. Genes are the specific part or some segment of DNA which codes for protein. Now not all gene will code for protein. Not all gene will code for protein. Some will simply regulate the protein formation. It will regulatory in nature. Understood? See, here I have shown some stretch of DNA. ये आपका DNA molecule है. Now, as you could see, only some part is coding for protein. See, coding region. Coding region means this DNA will code for the protein. Not, as you could see in the diagram, not entire part is coding. For example, these are your non-coding region. This much is non-coding region. This much is not coding. This one is also you have not coding, non-coding. Okay. So DNA molecule is full of coding region. This coding region will be called as gene. It is also called as exon part of gene. And the one which is non-coding, we call it as intron. Intron will not code into protein. Understood? Again, I will repeat again. This is the small stretch of DNA which consists of coding region and non-coding region. You will be surprised to see how much percentage of entire DNA actually codes for protein. Any guess? Do you have any guess? Let us say out of 100, what should be the percentage that is coding into protein? 50, 60, 70, any guesses? See, only this much part. In this pie chart, how much this will be the percentage? It will come 1%. Okay. So the entire this much part, this blue section, red section, green section will be your non-coding part. Means this much DNA will not give you protein. Okay. We are varying from each other. You look different from your friend. That is dependent only upon this much part. Only this much part. Okay. Which will give you actual protein. You have heard about protein term earlier. Proteins, we call it as building block of living organism. They perform many function. For example, oxygen carrying molecule hemoglobin. It is also proteinaceous in nature. Sugar controlling molecule insulin. It is also proteinaceous in nature. Protein is part of structural component. Cell membrane consists of protein. Hair consists of protein. Keratin molecule consists of protein. Melanin molecule which gives skin color, it is also your proteinaceous in nature, right? So that depends upon only 1%. So only 1% of total DNA codes for protein. Okay, here I have written 3 billion BP लिखा है यहाँ पे. BP stands for base pairs. You will come to know about what is this base pair when we study DNA molecule in our topic biomolecules. We will be having one video labeled as biomolecules. In that we will be studying DNA molecule. You will come to know about that base pair. Okay. So 3 billion base pairs. Out of these 3 billion base pair, you have only 1% part that codes for actual protein. Okay. So remaining non-coding part, what is the requirement? What function it is performing? There are some repetitive sequences. There are this regulatory. If you recall, I have said in our previous slide that regulatory gene. So it is the same one. Okay. Regulatory elements. Some codes for RNA gene and some are untranslated regions. That is intron. Okay, this is your central dogma. What is the topic of this video? Genetics. So the terms that are related with genetics we are discussing in this video, right? So first such term is your transcription. This blue color में दिखाया है, arrow भी है. So arrow is showing from DNA to RNA. So when RNA is formed from DNA molecule, the process will be called as transcription. See here you have double stranded DNA and this is your single stranded RNA, right? Formation of RNA from DNA will be called as transcription. Understood? Now reverse of that. Okay, we have one more process which is exactly reverse of that. So it will be called as reverse transcription. See the arrow? Arrow is showing from RNA to DNA. Right? We see this reverse transcription in case of the virus with RNA as genetic material. There are many viruses which are having RNA as genetic material. In that virus you will see process reverse transcription. One such example of virus is your HIV virus, okay, human immunodeficiency virus. That HIV is having RNA as genetic material. So you will observe process called as reverse transcription in that virus. Such viruses are called as retroviruses. Retroviruses are the virus in which genetic material is present in the form of RNA, right? So transcription, what is transcription? It is formation of RNA from DNA. And what is reverse transcription? It is formation of DNA from RNA. Understood? There is one more term called as translation. So what is translation? Formation of protein from RNA. Okay? Comparatively simpler है ये term. Translation means RNA will get translated into protein. RNA will get expressed into protein. The process will be called as translation. There is one more term you could see, replication. Replication term itself is quite easy to understand. Means something is getting replicated. Here DNA is getting replicated. We know when cell divides, you have to replicate this DNA molecule so that equal amount of DNA will be transferred to newly formed daughter cells. During cell division, one cell from one parent cell you will get two cells. So that DNA replication occurs through process of replication. We'll move to next slide. Chromosome. Chromosome is nothing but the condensed form of DNA. Okay, पैक हो जाएगा DNA जो है वो पैक हो जाएगा, कंडेंस हो जाएगा, कॉम्पैक्ट हो जाएगा ड्यूरिंग सेल डिवीजन. That compact structure, compact DNA will be called as chromosome. Understood? So there are few terms labeled here. We will discuss those terms which are related with the chromosome. So this is your chromosome and this is your replicated. हमने DNA replication पढ़ा था last slide में. So after replication you have two sister chromatid. Entire structure will be called as chromosome after replication. It is your single stranded chromosome. Okay, this structure is particular before the replication, before the duplication. So there are some parts or that are labeled here. One is centromere. This is your constricted region. This is your primary constriction, centromere. Okay, during cell division, spindle fiber attaches to this kinetochore. Okay, centromere में ऐसे proteinous scaffold रहेगा, that will be called as kinetochore. So spindle fibers will attach. I would recommend you to watch our video on cell division. In that I have discussed this. Okay, how these sister chromatids get separated. Okay, so spindle fibers will attached here at kinetochore. Okay, and this is your centromere. Kinetochore is the portion, proteinaceous part which is located on both sides of centromere. These two sister chromatids, they are attached with each other at centromere. सेंट्रोमियर से वो अटैच्ड रहेंगे. सिस्टर क्रोमैटिड्स आर नथिंग बट डुप्लीकेटेड क्रोमोसोम. ये जो आपको सिंगल क्रोमोसोम दिख रहा है, आफ्टर गेटिंग डुप्लीकेटेड मीन्स आफ्टर DNA replication, the two strands formed will be called as sister chromatid. Understood? As you could see minutely, this centromere or primary constriction is not centrally located. Center में नहीं है एकदम, ये थोड़ा सा away from center है, which will result into formation of small arm and long arm. एक पोर्शन जो है आपका स्मॉल रहेगा, शॉर्ट रहेगा, दूसरा जो है वो थोड़ा सा एज कंपेयर टू अदर वन लॉन्ग रहेगा. सो प्रेजेंस ऑफ सेंट्रोमियर विच इज नॉट सेंट्रली लोकेटेड गिव्स राइज टू डिफरेंट लेंथ ऑफ द आर्म. शॉर्ट वाला रहेगा, दैट विल बी कॉल्ड एज शॉर्ट आर्म और P आर्म. द लॉन्ग आर्म विल बी कॉल्ड एज Q arm. Okay. Now here I have written one term that is called as telomere. Telomere नाम से पता चल रहा है they are located in the end region. End region में वो located रहेंगे. End part of DNA molecule will be called as telomere. Okay. If you recall, we had discussed allele. Definition of allele हमने देखा था. Alternate form of gene is allele. Okay, formation of allele occurs because of variation in the DNA sequence. एक ही जीन है, उसमें अगर वेरिएशन आता है, it will give rise to alternate form. And alternate form of gene is nothing but your allele. Okay. Now, depending upon if both the allele are same, it will be called as homozygous. And if both the allele are different, it will be called as heterozygous. See this prefix homo and hetero. Homo means same, hetero means different, right? So both the alleles are different. See, different means heterozygous कहलाएगा. That cell or that organism or that particular gene. Okay. See, for one gene we have two copies. One we have inherited from our father and one we have inherited from our mother. So for any given gene we have two copies. We have two allele. If those two allele are same, it will be called as homozygous condition or homozygous gene. If those two allele are different in nature, okay, it will be called as heterozygous condition or that gene will be heterozygous. So what is heterozygous gene? It is that gene which is having the two allele different. Understood? We have dominant gene. Now what happens? This condition, it will be your heterozygous or homozygous condition. Now, for example, in heterozygous condition, what was heterozygous? When you have two different allele, right? So, in case of heterozygous condition, the allele which is getting expressed, जो allele express हो रहा है in case of heterozygous condition, that allele will be called as dominant allele. अभी out of two allele, one is getting expressed and one is not getting expressed. So the one which is not getting expressed will be called as recessive allele. I will repeat again. We have heterozygous condition. Do you know? Do you recall what is this heterozygous condition? अभी थोड़े सेकंड पहले हमने डिस्कस किया था. For any given gene, if you have two different allele, okay? अगर दोनों allele different है, same नहीं है, that condition or that gene will be called as heterozygous, right? Now in case of heterozygous, the allele which is getting expressed मतलब अभी हमने देखा जो प्रोटीन में ट्रांसलेट होता है उसको हम बोलेंगे एक्सप्रेशन. Understood? So the one which is getting expressed, that allele will be called as dominant, and the allele which is not getting expressed is your recessive allele. expression of recessive allele gets masked by other allele. Other allele कौन सा रहेगा? Dominant. We'll be discussing many terms that are required for studying this subject biology. Till that time, keep on studying. Thank you for watching the video.